Libra 2. So who has romantic feelings for Libra 2 right now? So we've got the 5 of Pentacles and the Sun card with the Knight of Wands. Libra, I do feel like somebody feels like they've lost you. Okay, this person could be a Leo. We have we have one Leo major, and the Knight of Wands could indicate Leo, but really it represents any fire sign. This person doesn't have to be a Leo either. This could be somebody that, thinks that you're really amazing, thinks that you shine like the sun. And with the Knight of Wands here, this person probably has an impulsive urge to come towards you and get very, very romantic, okay? However, with the 5 of Pentacles showing up, this person feels like they don't have access to you. It's possible that this could be somebody that you shared some sort of circle with, like work or a class or some sort of social circle where you're no longer there, or, the class finished or something like that. It seems like this person, I mean, I would hate for it to be something worse than that. Like, you had an experience with this person and then you were like, yo, you need to get the hell away from me. Like, let it not be that one, right? Okay. So how will Libra know who this is? Although I do think that the universe gave us a lot of hints just now. How will Libra know who this is? The Queen of Wands to the Star and the Magician, the King of Wands. I really feel like this person is married, okay? And also the Page of Pentacles. What you're going to know who this person is that this is going to be really specific. But for some of you Libras, you know this person, you know this person's spouse, and you know this person's children or child. If it's not that, then this person thinks that you're like a soulmate, and they have a lot of desire for you. But for a lot of you, I think it's that, like you actually know this person's entire family, okay? That might be another reason that this person feels like they don't have access to you. Well, you know what the message is that I'm getting? That they lost access to you. They had access to you at one point and they lost it. And, with the Leo card here with the sun, remember there's a child on that. So it seems like children matter here, okay? What's the blockage? I think that's what we have to look at first. What's the blockage here between Libra and this person? So the 3 of Cups to the 10 of Pentacles. So somebody here doesn't, possibly the blockage here is that somebody doesn't want to break up their family or cheat. They don't want to invite a third-party situation here. That's the blockage, okay? It doesn't have to be in reverse because, it's the blockage. This person is married. Okay, 10 of Pentacles came out as a blockage. This person is, if they're not married, they have children with someone and they're in a serious relationship. What's this person going to do towards Libra, let's say this summer? The 10 of Wands with the 3 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups. It's like this person is going to carry the burden of not being able to be with you, it looks like. But I feel like they're going to try to run into you in the community, perhaps. 10 of Swords. So I feel like this person is just going to, let's see, because the 10 of Swords could be that they're going to end their previous relationship so they can be with you, or they're going to not do anything towards you, which might be a good thing because, it seems like they have an entire family. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles to the Sun to the Knight of Wands. Also, for some of you Libras, you could have two people coming towards you. Page of Wands and the Eight of Cups in reverse. I feel like this person is and the Queen of Wands in reverse. I feel like this person is showing up as the Queen of Wands in the reading, but it doesn't mean that that person is a male or a female or anything like that. They're just showing up as the Queen of Wands here. And I feel like this person is like, they want you here, okay? They really, really do. They have a very strong attraction to you, and they really want to move towards you. Libra, you may inspire this person to want free love, okay? Because they just want to have sex with you so badly. I feel like this person is I feel like this person is staying to themselves, and they're actually going to attempt to fix their relationship over the summer, okay? Because, you know, if you're in a relationship with somebody and you stray to the point of thinking about another person with this kind of intensity, there may be something that needs to be fixed in the relationship. Now, I'm not saying that it's unrealistic to have, you know, naughty thoughts about another person, even while you're in a relationship, right? We're humans and we're adults. We do that. But I feel like this person wants you very badly. There's so much passion here. And the Queen of Wands is in reverse, and the Eight of Cups is in reverse, meaning that while this person wants to walk away, they're not going to, okay? Queen of Wands to the Page of Pentacles, Queen of Wands to the Page of Pentacles. And I don't think it's that this person isn't going to walk away from you. I think this person isn't going to walk away from their partner, okay? Queen of Wands to the Page of Pentacles. So the Four of Cups here, how you're going to know who this person is I have a feeling that this person, you know, you feel disconnected from this person anyway. Maybe this person tried to keep you at bay and tried to, you know, retard any kind of emotions that they were developing for you by staying away from you and not giving you any attention with the Four of Cups here, okay? However, the truth is that this person really desires you. They want you to come in, and they feel like they've lost access to you again, okay? Six of Pentacles in reverse. The way you're going to know who this is that this is somebody that I think you even feel like you gave them attention, but they didn't give you attention. Libra, this might be somebody that you were into, and you may have expressed that, you know, like, I'm into you, I want to get to know you more, and this person may have, like, you know, sidelined you. Nine of Cups. Libra, I think that this is somebody that you're into also. Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment. It's about, you know, really enjoying the company of others on your terms, okay? Let's get the Ten of Pentacles to the Three of Cups here, please. Ten of Pentacles to the Three of Cups. The Empress, the Hierophant, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Six of Cups, and the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. So Libra, you're showing up in the reading. I think that somebody here who is married, because we see the Hierophant here, wants to change their cycle, because they feel like, you know, I think this person feels like, you know, you could be the one for them, even though they found who they thought could be the one, okay? So tell me about the Ten of Swords here. Unless this person is deciding that, you know, despite Libra being here in the picture, they still need to stay with their family and follow the rules and regulations of society. Four of Wands for the Ten of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. This person actually is probably going to, there's a very high probability that this person will end up ending their current relationship so that they can move towards you, Libra. But here's the thing, there were probably, some pretty shaky fault lines in that relationship already, and that's why you were even able to make it in. So I don't want you to think that it has to do with you, like this person's leaving because of you. This person is leaving because they were already unhappy, right? I mean, that's the way it works. But it feels like, yeah, they're unwilling to build they're coming towards you for stability. It's like this person's going to be having a conversation with you about how their 10 of Cups has ended and how they can no longer build with that person. There's also something here about that. Once this person does end the relationship that they're currently in, you guys are going to have like a nightmare of a person, an ex, to deal with if you decide to come together. Let me get, there's lots of clarifying to do here. So let's keep going. Tell me about the tell me about the 8 of Cups and the Queen of Wands in reverse. So yeah, we've got the Wheel of Fortune here. It's like this person is going to really attempt to do another cycle with the person that they're with this summer. They really are going to try. And tell me about the 4 of Cups to the 9 of Cups here. There's something here too about this person trying very hard to, to accept that this life that they have is what they want. I don't think they can do that. King of Cups to the Star. Okay. So I feel like, something is being illuminated to this person in that they might have an opportunity to reach a better self-fulfillment and emotional stability with you versus the person that they're with. So they're going to run away. 7 of Swords. The way that you know who this person is that you, on some level, you know that they want to run away from this. 8 of Pentacles here. And maybe build somewhere else. Page of Wands. Yeah. Tell me about the Empress here, please. Tell me about the Empress. Now, the Empress could be like mother, father of this person's children, Tell me about the Empress here. So 9 of Swords. So this person is really stressed out about you, Libra. And part of the reason is because they feel like they're unable to come towards you with a love offer, okay? And there's something here about them not having access to you, not being able to talk to you. I think that you provided a lot of, I think there's also a King of Swords here that's like controlling the situation a little bit. All right, tell me about the Wheel of Fortune, Hierophant, and the 6 of Cups, please. The 5 of Swords in reverse. So this person does want to avoid an all-out brawl here, but they also need to speak their truth here with the Moon in reverse. I feel like all is going to be revealed at some point. Queen of Wands, okay? So the Queen of Wands is showing up as the other person's person or your person, and the 8 of Swords. I think that this person is going to have to break free from a relationship, and I think they may even have to contact a lawyer or something like that in order to get the divorce proceedings going or to split assets and things like that. Looks like it's going to be a real sticky situation. Tell me about the 4 of Wands to the Page of Swords, please. 4 of Wands to the Page of Swords. The Tower. This is going to be shocking to you that this person is thinking about you like this. 10 of Cups in reverse. It's like they're going to end their 10 of Cups that they currently have so that they can quickly move towards you, okay? And have an ending for a new beginning with that Death there. Ace of Pentacles. It's that this person definitely is. I don't want to be happy that for my Libra twos that somebody is like breaking up their family. But if the whole family ain't happy together, Tell me about the 10 of Cups in reverse and the 10 and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, please. Page of Swords. And there's no confusion with this person anymore. 7 of Wands. I think they're blocking their old life a bit. And the Fool for something totally brand new. I mean, this person really wants to move into the new. I think that this is going to, the timeline for this is like all of summer. To be honest with you, I think it's going to take like all of summer for this to happen. So don't be hasty, Libra twos, okay? Because this is going to take a while, okay? And it looks like there's a lot to iron out here. With this type of situation, with family, children, and assets and things involved, I would look at those cards often because, these cards change based on the decisions that, you all make. Okay. But I'm so glad it resonated. Dora Brown, I'm really, really glad that you found some clarity, I guess, I hope, in here. But yeah, this situation is tender. So I would see if it changes, especially if there's kids involved, because people stay in the most miserable situations because they just don't want their kids to feel like they're from a broken home, or they don't want their kids to miss their parents. A spouse or a partner could be a dick to you, but they're great to the kids. And then, you have this situation where you're like, oh my God, what do I do? Do I sacrifice myself for my kids? And a lot of people do. So even if they love someone else, you don't love anyone more than your kids. It's tough, it's tough. Okay, so we are doing Scorpiana for Lori, and I was hoping that we could get to Aries, but we may not, because these are like